When you fight the second boss on Cybertron, you'll notice that the protection blocks are half the size they were on the Earth stage, meaning that you'll take even more damage from the enemy's ping pongs than before. So you better make sure you have full power and speed, because if they're both weak, surviving this part is a freaking laugh. On a positive note, the boss you're fighting actually looks like a transformer. Kind of reminds me of the Decepticon 6-Shot, which makes perfect sense because he killed Ultra Magnus in the middle of the series. So I'll give credit to Takara for that. So after you beat him, you're taken to another short bonus stage like last time. But now you have the rescued transformer with you, so I'd recommend sharing some of your energy with him. And once the level is complete, you don't immediately go to the next level. You have to play level 2 again. No, I did not stun her. You have to play level 2 again. Why? You're about to find out. When you head back to Cybertron, make sure you immediately switch to the transformer you rescued at the beginning of the level. And as you can see, the transformer you rescued is none other than Headmaster Highbrow. Now about Highbrow, he's actually pretty useful if you fill up his energy bar completely, and unlike Chrome Dome, he can fly around in places and shoot like a spread gun. The only thing is that it's not so easy because you still have enemies flying around in weird patterns, which really sucks. Now why do you need to use Highbrow at the beginning of this level? In the beginning, you'll notice another kidnapped transformer hanging in a helicopter. Rescue it and you'll find out that it's none other than Rodimus Prime. The real Rodimus Prime, not Chrome Dome. But here's the problem. He shoots the exact same way as Chrome Dome and he's no better! Another thing that sucks about Rodimus is that he also looks exactly like Chrome Dome in his transformed state. You can only tell a difference in their vehicle modes. And when I'm playing in the second half of the stage, I have no idea who's who after I select. In fact, Highbrow looks the same too, except instead of blue, he's red. In fact, all of them look the same and they shoot the same way too. Are you fucking lazy, Takara? How the hell am I supposed to distinguish one transformer from the other? So after you beat Cybertron again, but with Rodimus rescued this time, you now go to the jail stage. Of course, I'd recommend raising their power and speed bars to maximum first in Earth because the enemies might fuck you in the ass in seconds. In the beginning of this level, you notice a helicopter holding another kidnapped transformer. This one is none other than Headmaster Hardhead. And let me say this right now. He is by far the worst transformer in the game. Why? Take a look. What the fuck is that?
Bullshit!
Don't you know it's illegal to use the arch position in a 2D shoot 'em up and run and gun game? Word of advice, people. Never ever use Hardhead in the first lap of any level because he is totally useless. Unless he's the only transformer available in your team. So now we're introduced to the first boss of the jail stage, who is just as bad as the Cybertron boss. Why? He is just as piss easy as the previous one. In fact, he's easier now that you have more transformers backing you up. Why the hell did the first half bosses go from too hard to too easy? That's like going from an annoying smartass to a useless retard. The fifth and final transformer you rescue is located in the middle of the second half of the jail stage. It is none other than Headmaster Brainstorm, who I think is just as useful as Highbrow. The only difference is that Brainstorm is a plane while Highbrow is a helicopter. No big deal. The boss in the second half is also a ping pong boss like the previous two. Wow, what a surprise. And you kill him the exact same way. The only difference is that the protection boxes are totally useless now because they're so fucking small. The only way to survive it is if at least 4 of your transformers has full energy, full power, and full speed. Otherwise, you're gonna get screwed worse than getting screwed literally by a gay guy. So what changes have occurred in this game? Hardly anything. The game goes from too hard to too easy, which should at least be the other way around. And the levels, bosses, and transformers in their transformed state are practically the same. Sakara again was that fucking lazy and that fucking stupid, just like what they did with Convo no Nazo. But at least they had the guts to put energy, power, and speed in it, as well as a save feature. So finally, we're close to the end. We've rescued all 3 Headmasters in Rodimus Prime, put them into full power and speed, and now we're ready to face the big... You know what? Fuck it. After the shitfest Sakara pulled with Convo no Nazo, and after the shitfest we just been through, I'm sure the last stage is going to be exactly the same as the other 3. It's getting quite predictable now, and they've done this kind of shit in Convo no Nazo, so let's just get this over with before we waste any more time with this piece of shit. Holy Bob Saget, that thing is huge! And the way the final battle is setting up, this could get quite interesting. What a surprise. So here we are at the final battle. At last! You are playing as none other than Autobot Headmaster Fortress Maximus. And you're fighting against Decepticon Headmaster and leader, Scorponok. And let me say this right now. You think that he'd be easy to handle because you have energy, power, and speed all at maximum, right? Wrong! This guy is harder than a 12-inch erect penis. First of all, you got Scorponok throwing powerful missiles all over the place, while you, on the other hand, get a piece of shit pistol. That's right, I said it. Pistol! Along with that, his controls are so awkward. Why the fuck do you have to press B to jump and A to shoot? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Another thing I hate about Scorponok is that he takes fucking forever to die. You still have hit detection problems even if you're still using the most powerful transformer in your team. But for you, your energy gets drained in no time, and guess what happens? In case if I have to refresh your memory, every time you die, there's no extra lives! It's game over, and guess what you have to do every time you lose to Scorponok? You have to keep switching the disc to side B and then back to side A. What the fuck? It may not seem like a big problem at first, but it gets tedious after a while. So with awkward controls, poor hit detection, Scorponok shooting all over the place, you having a weak weapon, and constantly switching disc sides every time you lose, you're gonna keep doing this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you reach the point where the game drives you completely insane. You know what? I've had enough of this. This may be a piece of shit, but I've miraculously come this far, and even though it's pissing me off, this boss battle isn't as bad as Triptychon and Convo no Nazo. So I'm gonna get ready and open up a can of whoop ass on Scorponok, because if the final battle at least looks decent, the ending should too. So with that said, let's do this! Come on. I'm ready. Come on, Headmasters, let's go. Let's kick the shit out of Scorponok. We're gonna be pumped up. We're gonna fight to the finish. We're not gonna die this time. We're sick and tired of dying, and it ain't over. I may have taken a few damages now, but it's not gonna last. Come on. Like I said before, whoop ass on your ass. Come on. You're almost dead. I know it. Come on. Come on. I'm almost killing you. You're almost shot dead. Can't wait to see the ending credits so I can finally murder the person who made this piece of shit. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, hell yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, people. You are too kind. Oh, yes! I'm so glad we finally made it to the end. Oh boy, Like I said, I can't wait for the ending credits to come up after the... What the fuck? Why did they misspell convoy again? Well, anyway, like as I was saying, I can't wait for the ending credits to show up because I can't wait to find out who made this piece of shit so I can brutally murder his fucking ass. I can freeze his ass so badly. Ugh. Alright, so hurry up. Pass the Headmasters. Oh boy. Last one. Last one. Last one. Oh, one more. Brainstorm. And then comes the credits. Come on. Congratulations.